Hello everyone and happy February. So I thought for this video I would change it up a little bit and do some actual lifestyle vlogging as opposed to just you seeing me, myself and I just going throughout my day. I will post a video of how my working week went, but I thought this is a good opportunity now that we've left January and we're now into February. I know it's a little bit late, but just talk to you a little bit about my January favourites. So these are just either products, clothing and just other bits around fashion and lifestyle that I have basically considered my favourites for January because I've used them consistently, I've worn them consistently, and it's something that I'm definitely taking into February and into the coming year. Also, apologies if you are able to see the mess behind me on my bed. Some of it is laundry and some of it is just other bits and bobs that I need to sort out, and it's been a bit of a rushed day today. I had to take my car for a valet because it was long overdue and I didn't want to wait until the weekend, so I just had to rush getting ready and then head out. And then just a few other bits. I'm actually going to go to the gym shortly, so that's why I haven't sort of tidied things. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk about as part of my January favourites is skincare. So I've been using the Beauty of Joseon Dynasty cream. I've actually bought this back in December when I went to go and visit the Pure Soul store in Manchester, and I haven't really tried Korean skincare before. When I say I haven't tried it, I mean tried the actual moisturisers, serums, etc. I do own the Beauty of Joseon SPF cream, which I absolutely love. It's like a moisturiser. I will use this under my makeup. It's hydrating, it's moisturising, and it's an SPF and it works really well. But the Dynasty cream has been really hydrating, and I know this because when I've applied it, my skin has been really plump and soft and glowing and radiant. And when I recently went for a facial, my facialist mentioned that my skin was looking and feeling a lot more hydrated than it usually is, and she hasn't said that when I've used my usual skincare, so I would have to put it down to using this Dynasty cream. It is really, really nice. You have to apply a liberal amount in order to reap the benefits. And then alongside that, I've also been using their Glow Deep Serum, which is meant to even out your skin tone. So you only have to use this a few times a week and about 2 to 3 drops. But I've been using this and I have seen a difference. Just sticking on the topic of sort of lifestyle and self-care, the other thing that I've really been enjoying lighting is this wax candle, which is from a small brand called Mahsa Stories. It's run by someone called Sana, and she's based up in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and she has a business called Mahsa Stories, which is mostly based around henna. So she sells henna and templates, and her henna is amazing. I've already purchased and used it, but she's also released a range of candles, and I got the one called Morning Haar. Firstly, I really like the name. There's just something about the name, but it's basically supposed to smell like the morning in Edinburgh. Okay, so according to Google, the meaning of Haar is a cold, wet sea fog. And then in Scottish, yeah, basically in Scottish, it's the same. It's a cold sea mist or fog off the North Sea. So that's what the Morning Haar is in Edinburgh. And it has a distinct smell, and I really, really like lighting this, but also mostly I really like supporting small businesses by South Asian ladies, especially when they're selling products which suit my aesthetic and something that I can sort of relate to, and it just adds to your life. If there are brands where, they make products that, add to your life and add value, I would definitely recommend checking out Mahsa Stories on Instagram. The other favourite for January is this daily planner, which is by the Productivity Method. Now this was, I would say, quite expensive compared to the daily planners that you might buy from Waterstones or just off Amazon, but I did see that this is, I don't know if it's gone viral, but it is very popular on social media. And what I really like about this is that you can sort of set your goals for the year. You can also set your goals for the month and the weeks. The weekly planning is really helpful because you can sort of set your goals for the week, and you can also do a little bit more detail every day. This one doesn't look as full, but this week does look better, I think. Yeah, this week of February is looking a little bit more busy, and then you also have a section here, like goal setting notes. So I think if you've got like inspiration or ideas for content creation, it's just a great place to note them down, to make sure they're in one place, because I find that I often put them down in my phone, in my notes when I come up with them, because sometimes I just get inspired, for instance, in the middle of work when I'm typing away and I'm thinking about work, but then my mind is also like percolating away about content creation, and then I'm like, oh, this is a good idea, but this is a good way, this is a really handy way to put it all down on paper. The next thing that has been my favourite this January has been my Kindle. I asked for this Kindle as part of my birthday present. My birthday was late last year. I've always been a paper book reader and I was dead set against buying a Kindle for years, but I was the one who asked for this, and this has been a real game changer for me when it comes to reading, especially for my commuting journeys. I'd often carry a paper book, and although I have a big work bag, sometimes you don't really want to put too many bulky things in your work bag, and I often found that putting a book in there just added to the bulk. So the Kindle has been a really convenient way for me to catch up on my reading on the train. It's very slim. This is actually smaller than the standard, I think, but this works perfectly well. I've used it at night as well while falling asleep, and again, this is more for convenience purposes. My loyalty to paper books remains. That will never go away. I love my paper books and I love collecting them as well as reading them, but I think a Kindle is just really good little piece of like a gadget technology for when you're commuting and you want to do your reading as well. So on to, I would say, clothing and accessories. I have talked about this amazing cashmere scarf from Totem on my blog before, and I will talk about it again. I absolutely love this. This was such an amazing find, and I have been using this every single day that I have gone out. Different coloured coats, but I've always worn this grey cashmere scarf. It's triangle shaped, and I just think it's 100% cashmere, and it is so beautiful to wear. It's warm, it's cozy, it's such a beautiful grey shade. I think if it was any lighter, I don't think it would go that well with the rest of my coats and my outfits, but I will just have this on, and it's just very unique and different. But this was limited stock, so the website that I bought it from, they have like something which is like a sample sale, and I bought this from them. This was £175, but it was reduced massively from its original price, and obviously Totem is a luxury brand, but this was definitely worth the spend, and I would definitely count this as an investment piece. Right, you're gonna have to bear with me because these are a little bit heavy. One of the other things that I bought in January are these stackable makeup boxes. So they actually come individual like this, and they come 2 in a set, and what you can basically do is stack them. So I have 4 of these, and I've positioned them 2 against 2. So I have like 4 boxes, and these have been really good because they've helped me organise my makeup. So this contains all of my concealers, and the second box contains my lipstick collection, and then the other 2 boxes I've got my blushes and my eyeliners and mascaras in that. These have been really great because you can see what's in the boxes and they just fit perfectly inside your wardrobe. So if you've got empty space inside your wardrobe and you just want to organise your makeup better, I was using like multiple makeup bags, or I was putting them in little boxes, and often I just wouldn't know where anything was, and it was just annoying when you couldn't find a particular concealer or a certain like blusher that you always like using. So this one, you can readily see what's in there. These were selling out very quickly on Amazon, but I will definitely link them below in case they have they're back in stock, and then I'll also link the website that I got my scarf from. So last but not least, this is actually something that I've been using since December, but I've seen a huge difference using it consistently over January, and it's the Colour Wow Dream Cocktail leave-in strengthening treatment. Firstly, it smells amazing. I wish my hair would just smell like this all the time, but as soon as the product goes in and you dried your hair, the smell has gone. This has made a major difference to breakage in my hair. So although my hair looks quite thick, wavy and frizzy, it has been thicker than this, and I did experience some mild hair loss in the middle of last year, but since I've been using this I've seen a huge difference in the amount of hair fall and hair breakage that I experience. And you only have to use it when your hair is damp, so you leave it in, you dry your hair, and I have seen a huge change. I would definitely put it down to this. I bought this off TikTok shop at a reduced price than what you would normally buy on the Colour Wow website, so if you are interested in some leave-in treatments for hair, I would definitely recommend trying this out first. So I know that was a quick canter through everything for January, and I hope this was a really helpful video. And if you're interested in seeing more monthly favourites or just interested in watching my daily vlogs, then please like and subscribe.